Let's take a look at Dallas Keuchel's career numbers, and he's had a very nice career. He's won 100 games, winning record, nice ERA, under 4, very good command, less than 3 walks per 9 innings. You go back to 2015, he won the Cy Young Award. He went 20-8 with a 2.48 ERA. Hope that he can make a comeback.
Riley Green in the leadoff spot.
2-2 to Green, and this one is lifted in the air to center field. Lazy fly ball that Leody Taveras will pull in for the first out. And so with one out, the switch hitter Victor Reyes will step in against Dallas Keuchel.
That's a fair ball. Down the left field line, Reyes will dig for 2 and trots in with a 1-out double. Tigers threatening early against Dallas Keuchel. Here's Javier Baez.
But he seems to see the ball a lot better from a left-handed pitcher. He's hitting over 300.
Base hit up the middle. Solid stroke from Baez. Reyes getting the wave home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's short, and Baez takes advantage, moving up to second. He's got himself an RBI single, and the Tigers have drawn first blood in Texas.
Here's Eric Haas, a 1 pitch, and that's drilled to first, speared by Lowe on 1 hop to his left. He takes it to the bag, and Haas is a hard out. That's a nifty play by Nathaniel Lowe. Baez now at third with 2 away, and Willie Castro, the switch hitter, is coming up next.
Castro seems to be in a really good place right now in the batter's box.
Goes to right field. Garcia, he'll have a drop in front of him. That's an RBI single for Willie Castro. An add-on run here in the first for Detroit to make it 2-0.
And on the mound for the Tigers tonight, Eduardo Rodriguez making his 2nd start off the restricted list. And here's what he's featured. A lot of fastballs. Throws that fastball about 79% of the time.
Marcus Semien at the plate. 0 for 3 strikeouts yesterday.
It's outside ball 4, leadoff walk. Walks have always been an issue for Rodriguez. Here's Corey Seager, and here's the pitch. Outside, back-to-back walks to start the Ranger half of the first. And here is Nate Lowe, who has homered in 3 straight games.
And Nathaniel Lowe hits a ground ball up the middle. That's going to get into center field. Semien is around third. He's going to score. Seager trying to get to third. He will safely. RBI base hit for Nathaniel Lowe, and it is now 2-1 with the Tigers out.
9-1 hitters, Barnhart, Short, and Green against Dallas Keuchel. Ground ball up the middle and into center field, the base hit. Pretty good approach tonight by Tigers hitters. Contact. Dallas Keuchel doesn't give up a ton of extra base hits.
1 out and 1 on. And Riley Green is coming up next.
Pulls this one, though, through the hole. Into right field. Barnhart to third. Green will take the double. Tigers with 2nd and 3rd and only 1 away, continuing to hit the ball hard off Dallas Keuchel.
Everything he seems to be throwing up there, they're turning it around.
2nd double of the night for Detroit. The man who had the first double stands in now, and Victor Reyes, a drive to center. This will do the job. Barnhart tags. So does Green. It's a sacrifice fly from Victor Reyes. The Tigers get the run back. They're up 2 again.
Now, Javi Baez can make this a 4-1 game with the base hit.
Took an 0-2 pitch back up the box for the RBI single last time up. Ground ball to short. Seager on the backhand. Throws it wide. Baez is safe. Another run home. Tigers will take it on the throwing error from Corey Seager.
2 outs. Matthias at first. Bubba Thompson the batter, hitting .274.
Strike 3, fastball just at the knees on the inside corner. Rob Drake considered it for a moment, stood up, rang him up.
So 1 away here in the last half of the 3rd. Corey Seager coming up to the plate. Rodriguez slowly into his wind, and the 1-1 pitch is lifted out into left center field. Reyes coming on, but he won't get there. It falls for the base hit. So an opposite field single here for Corey Seager. Rangers have a base runner with 1 out, trailing by 3 now for Nathaniel Lowe.
Back up the middle. Baez flips to Candelario. Double play. Boy, they were positioned perfectly, weren't they? Turned a couple last night, have already turned a couple here tonight.
So 2 are gone in the top half of the 4th, back to the top of the order, and Riley Green.
And here's a hard hit ground ball to the right side. Marcus Semien, though, has it, throws over to first, and that'll do it for the Tigers. A 1-2-3 inning for Dallas Keuchel.
So 2 gone here in the 4th inning. And that brings up Leody Taveras. Leody grounded to short his first time up. This ball is drilled out into center field, and it drops for the base hit. He got a hold of an 0-1 cutter and sends it out into center field. So Leody on board. Low, ball 4. So Matthias just keeps getting on base. Runners at first and second, and that brings up Ezekiel Duran.
2-2 on the ground to short. And they'll get the force at second. Rodriguez strands a couple.
Reyes has doubled and driven in a run with a sacrifice fly. He's had a fine series so far.
Swing a line drive, base hit into left center field. That's heading up the gap. Chased down by Thompson. He's not going to get it before it reaches the wall. Victor Reyes around first, and he'll stop at second base. Stand up, lead off double here in the fifth.
4-1 Detroit leading, and Javier Baez is next.
A little changeup hit to the right side. What a play by Nathaniel Lowe. Flips over to Keuchel at first for the out, and Baez is retired. And Nathaniel Lowe has been flashing some leather today. Second very nice play he has made over at first base tonight.
Eric Haas at the plate.
Tigers have a scoring opportunity here with Reyes at third base.
Jammed him. Taveras is there in right center. Reyes will tag. The throw is all the way to the plate, but way late. And a sacrifice fly for Eric Haas. And the Tigers increase their lead to 5-1.
Harold Castro first up in the sixth. He is singled and grounded out.
A soft little tapper to the left of the mound, charging Duran. He tried to barehand him. He was going to have no chance to get Harold Castro once he got by Dallas Keuchel.
Tigers got something going here in the sixth inning.
Candelario with a deep drive. Center field. That ball is out of here. A two-run shot for Jeimer Candelario. The Tigers open it up 7-1.
Candyman flexing his muscles. Deepest part of the ballpark. 410 out there left center field.
Boy, Nate Lowe doesn't miss fastballs. That's his second hit of the night.
Adolis Garcia steps in now against Rodriguez. 0 for 2 so far with that 22-game hitting streak on the line. And this one is grounded to the left side off the glove of the third baseman, Candelario. Probably going to be a base hit. We will see how they decide to rule this. Yes, indeed, quick decision, and it is an infield base hit.
So Adoli's streak is now at 23 games. 2 on, 1 out. Leote batting from the right side.
3-1 shot up the middle, grabbed by Short, and he will step on second and double off Lowe. For the second time in this game, a line drive turns into an inning-ending double play.
It'll be Josh Sborz coming on in the 8th.
And take a quick look at the numbers. 19th game, 30 strikeouts in 21 innings. Shows that he's got some pretty good stuff.
2 good swings. Line drive double, line drive single. Tigers have runners at the corners, trying to add to a 7-1 lead here in the 8th.
Zach Short, the batter.
Yeah, you got a comfortable lead, but it never hurts to keep adding on.
In the air, right center field. Taveras drifting over. He's got it. It's deep enough. Another sacrifice fly and another run for Detroit. Now 8-1 Tigers.
Javi Baez draws a walk to lead off here in the 9th inning.
Haas, the batter. He's grounded out, singled, had a sacrifice fly and a walk.
Haas pounds it deep left field. Good night. Second deck for Eric Haas, number 9 on the year. Double-digit runs for the Tigers.
Jeimer Candelario, the switch hitter who will bat right.
Candelario grounds one to second. There's one. Seager's turn. Not in time. Another run scores. It's now 11-1 Detroit.
Daniel Norris coming out of the bullpen now for A.J. Hinch.
Here's Adolis, and that's hit high in the air to deep right field. Going back is Willie Castro at the wall. It is history. An opposite field home run for Adolis Garcia, his 21st of the year. And it's up to Bubba Thompson to try and make this game continue.
Struck him out. Everything came together tonight. Good enough for the Tigers to square the series in a runaway. They beat the Rangers 11-2.